TakuyaSugi here. Going to do a little different kind of video here today. I'm going to talk a little bit about why North American players are kind of unhappy with how Lost Saga is ran. And, you know, we're basing this, at least most of us, myself included, are basing this on how the developers develop for this game and what kind of events we have and what kind of hero releases we have and all that kind of stuff, you know, pricing and all that. So I'll try to compare a few things here, and you know, I'm not going to be able to compare everything because it's just so difficult at times, but we'll give it a look here. So right now we're going to compare our latest event here. We're going to compare the D'Artagnan update. So you can see here we got, you know, the D'Artagnan. We got one rapier as a gear put into the thing. And we got a few motions and, you know, old styles we had before, even on the old server. And Developer K Day, you know, that's kind of a weird event there. That's been planned a long time. So I kind of don't count this one. And, you know, I don't consider it that great of an event, really. But it's something. I mean, we get hardly nothing most of the time. Hero of the Week, you know, these things are just, you know, if you want gears, you still had to buy the money. But, you know, you do get a free hero, which is usually a crappy old hero that a lot of people are kind of uninterested in. Samurai's okay, but you know, people playing Taekwondo Master and all that, they're not really into those old characters. I think they had Cowboy and Robin as well. Robin's okay, but you know, Cowboy's outdated. And GM Brawl event, you know, the GMs suck. Any veteran player can pretty much beat the GMs one-handed, even if they have like 100 stats. And I don't think their rewards for actually beating them are that big of a deal even, so who cares? GMs, yeah, I'm sure you're nice, but you know, the game's ran crappily by your developers, so it's not really that big a deal to fight you guys when their prizes aren't worth it and you guys suck. That's sad truth. I'm not being mean or nothing. They just suck. I mean, they have to play the game longer. They're not as good as veteran players. And you know, D'Artagnan's a fine character, but you know what? Korean Lost Saga just reformed it. We didn't get the reformed version. We got the old D'Artagnan pre-reform. So yeah, we're already behind on that, of course. And we didn't get all his epics. You know, if he's released on Korean Lost Saga today, they wouldn't just get this rapier here. They would get every little equipment he has. I think they actually sold his whole package with his reform. Maybe they'll do that here eventually. Who knows? But if they do that whole reform hero package deal that they've been doing on the other servers, you know, releasing reforms all at once in one clump, we'll probably not get that deal like the Koreans get on their reforms. But, you know, other versions suffer from that as well, so I can't really fault that too much. Koreans got it made at times. Motions, you know, those are just a moot point. And styles, you know, we've had those before. Those are not really that new. And legendary gears, you can see, like, today is, it's almost the 15th, but this was last week's patch, so this is going to be their placeholder. They've got this in the game right now. This is just on a timed release. And you know, it just rolls over into midnight on PST time, Pacific time, and these gears get released. And here's the thing about these gears here: they cost 950 WP. I'm going to compare it right now for you here, compared to Korean Lost Saga. So you can see I've got some old pictures. 950 WP. That's the average cost of our legendary gears. And this is for like a 1-for-1, like, you know, 1 cent is 1 WP. So if you buy $10 worth of WP, it's 1,000 WP. And this works the same as Korean Lost Saga Gold. Here we have 3 legendary gears on Korean Lost Saga. And these are 4,800. And this is not quite a 1-for-1 thing, but, you know, it's about the same amount. That means it's $4.80 to buy a legendary gear in Korean Lost Saga. So you are paying $9.50 for the same gears that they pay $4.80 for. Think about that for a second. Let me go ahead and bring that other picture up again. So yeah, maybe I had that tally wrong on the WP, but you get the point. So $10 for WP is 1,000 WP, and $10 for gold is 10,000 gold. So yeah, you are getting ripped off on legendary gears compared to the Koreans. You know, and we have the same company, and I don't think they tax digital content more than $4. So you are getting ripped off on that kind of deal. Let's go back to the web page here. And that was the extent of our patch there. So let's compare that to other versions. Let's go ahead and go to Thailand Lost Saga. you can already see their website is like immensely better than ours. So we're going to compare the web design. So this is our website. You know, the splash page. I'm not sure how to get to the splash page without, but you know, our splash page is nothing special. This is their splash page, big and bright and colorful. Has an up-to-date trailer that's pretty wild looking with priests and all that. Let's go ahead and enter the site here and see how it looks. So you can see they've got Rachel Alucard. We'll look at the heroes in a little bit here compared to ours. And they've got a really flashy upper design here, and advertisements, which kind of suck. We're glad we don't have many of those, but yeah, their site looks a little bit more professional. You can see a lot's going on: wallpapers, screenshots, video clips. You don't see that on our website there, really. You can see like a lot of details here. They have a lot of news posts and events. We'll compare the events in a second. And we'll look at the website features here. So game guide, I believe they have a rankings system, unlike we do. So let's look at this ranking system here. Let's go ahead and kind of compare this. I'm not sure what these words say. Oh, I guess it translated. So introduction, this is a menu. So here's the rankings. They have top 100 accounts. This is probably, like, you know, yeah, it looks like it's the, you know, level rankings for like Commander and all that. And so yeah, they measure that. They measure top 100 heroes as well. Let's look at that real quick. You can see Infantryman at level 91, Tower Warrior 88. So you can see where people are leveling these characters up, and you can actually look for people's IDs and nicknames and all that. So that's a really nice feature. Appeals to people's vanity. But again, our WeMade does not feature this on their website. Our WemadeUSA publisher does not do this kind of thing for us. Almost every version seems to do this ranking system except ours. I believe people are just so lazy at developing our game, our North American game, and they wonder why we don't have a big populace. And you can see here, and you can get 100 kills and 100 wins. So they have a really in-depth ranking system, really nice, and we don't have that. We should have something like that. I don't think it would be that hard if Thailand and all these other Lost Saga versions can actually put that into their features for the game. So let's look at the events here, trying to find the events. It's a little bit awkward finding stuff here, and we're using Google Translate with the Chrome. And so let's check it out. So every month, enjoy it once a month. We'll just look at one of the events right now. So looks like you get a free perm chest or something once a month, it looks like. 0 random items of a permanent. So I might have that wrong, but it looks like they do get free stuff pretty often. Like and share to win a plus 20 gear. Would you like a free plus 20 gear for just for liking and sharing the game? You could get that. Everything, once activities, distribute a free hero. I'm not sure what that is. Every month, enjoy it once a month, April. So they have freebies that come out pretty often. And hero updates, let's go ahead and check up their latest update if we can find it here. I know this video is going to run long, guys, but you know, I'm discussing like some major problems with our Lost Saga and basing this on comparing it to other Lost Saga versions. And we should be treated with some equality, I think. I think we need more now than ever to make the game grow and not die, which is kind of hovering towards that direction. So there's their faction battle notes. Here's the patch update. So as far as Thailand goes, they are actually getting heroes a little bit at the same pace as us, kind of. But you can see here they're getting Zhao Yun, and they got this on, looks like August 9th. And once you buy him, it looks like you get free perm chest for buying him. And this is what they put into the. They have treasure capsules in Thailand, so we may have it a little bit better considering that. And their treasure capsules look kind of like OGP style, so I hope we don't get that again because treasure capsules. And they're a little bit strange on their epic gears. They just added Epic Knight and Epic Boxer, Boxing Trinket, Epic Knight and Boxing Trinkets. And emotes, are getting emotes. It doesn't seem like they got as many emotes. New map, so they got a new map this past week. A Mother's Day event. I guess they have Mother's Day in Thailand right now. And so they're getting these silver coin events. And let's see what they get for their silver coins. So I'm not sure what that thing is there. But they can get a priest robe for silver coins. They can get a perm chest. and fish gear and all that. And so you can do some stuff with silver coins on Thailand server. Hazama treasure, use the hero Hazama, play him for 5 hours, and you get his epic weapon +3 permanent, it looks like. So you can get a permanent gear for playing a character five or more hours. Their permanent weapon. Yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing that anytime soon. And this looks like their Hero of the Day event, Card Magician or something. So I guess they have kind of similar events at times. But yeah, the most comparable version to ours is actually Thailand. And you can see, we'll go ahead and do the hero count here. Check out the heroes. Where is the hero? I guess I'm going to have to go back or something. Yeah, we'll go back. Here we go. So heroes. Game guide. Suggest hero. I think that would be it. Okay, so here's their hero list. They are missing Iori, but they do have Rachel, and they do have May, and they do have Ragna and Jin. And looks like they have mostly the same kind of stuff as us. They have Zoro, which we don't have. And it doesn't look like they have graffiti artists or of course, this list is a little bit out of date because you don't see Zhao Yun on here, and I believe they do have King Arthur as well, which you don't see on here. So their webpage here is a little bit outdated, but you can get a gist of what they got. So they got similar kind of hero lineups to us, only with minor variations. Personally, I'm glad that we have Iori over Rachel, but it'd be nice to have Ragna and characters like May back. So yeah, we've compared this. Unfortunately, I can't do their conversion on gold prices or cash currency as well as I can with Korean Lost Saga. I have no experience with what they use in Thailand. But you can see their website has better features, and they have better events, and they have about equal in terms of heroes. So that's something to think about. But let's move on to Taiwan, compare them to us. So you can obviously see Taiwan has a really, really nice site. I think everyone who's played the old Lost Saga has seen Taiwan's site, and it looks really beautiful and nice with the animations and stuff, flash animations on banners. So here's their most recent update. They actually just got a season update this past week, and with the season update they got Lucifer, which they actually have a nice little feature where they respect women and stuff, and they call the female version Lilith. So that's kind of interesting. And they do that for other male to female characters, like May is called Johnny when you turn that character male. But you can see they added Lucifer, and they put a video of him. That's obviously nice. And here's another nice thing they added. They added Clovers, which is like a gifting system between friends to help them earn prizes in a little event shop. And what they have in the event shop, it looks like they have a style package, which is ridiculously nice. A perm gear chest, and all kinds of nice stuff, styles and enchantments and all that. So yeah, you can see Taiwan really treats their player base with a lot of goodies. And they added alchemy, which can tie in with adventure mode to help you earn free perm heroes or timed heroes or permanent gear chests and all that. And you can actually sometimes get a chance at earning rare heroes that are really expensive on Korean Lost Saga, and you can get them usually timed and experience how they play. And here's their other new stuff, styles. They added a lot of styles, look like 3 styles for hairs, and bunch of facial styles, and some new dyes even, and a lot of emotes. So yeah, you can see they've added quite a bit. I do believe they've actually added a whole package of reforms along with this as well, because it's a big season patch. So it's hard to compare exactly what their patch to patch thing is, but it is really nice. Let's go ahead and check their hero list out here. It might be a little bit outdated like Thailand's. So they've got Kyo, they've got Phantom, they got Sorcerer, they've got May, and pretty much every premium that we can remember. And they got Mai, Chaos for Food, a lot of stuff, and they've got reforms to these characters as well. And you can see when you highlight over these characters, it actually shows you the other genders form. So you can see if you go over Johnny, you get May, and Rachel just stays the same. I don't know why they don't display her female version. That's weird. But yeah, so their website is really nice. Let's look at their rankings here. They do have all those good rankings and stuff there. So they got colonels up there. I don't know why I said colonel. So yeah, Taiwan immensely better than our version, and has pretty much everything we would want to enjoy our game and really have a good time in our North American version. So yeah, if you've ever wanted to, just get things going for our version, I would actually recommend you guys sending in feedback to WeMade. Potentially, posting on their Facebook pretty often, liking people's posts, encouraging a better development for our game to help, make it grow and make it be successful. Because what they're doing right now is it's just no good. You can see here. I pulled up an article on Outspark here, because WemadeUSA has the old Outspark CEO, and you can see here this guy is from a kind of a professional gaming site here. His name's Cinderboy. He wrote this article, and I'm not sure what the date is. I don't see a date here. But he wrote this article, published on February 7th, 2013. And, this is before WemadeUSA hired this guy, I believe, if I recall correctly. And he calls Outspark one of the worst North American publishers ever. And they closed all their games down, and they shifted to Gamigo. And why does that matter to us? It's because our CEO for our North American Lost Saga version is actually from this company. And this could play a role as to why we aren't really getting a lot of fair shakes to our treatment on our version, like, with pricing and events and freebies and all that to help encourage population growth and enjoyment of the game. And, slow development, that could be a ton of different factors. It couldn't just be pushed on the CEO himself, because they're probably developmentally stretched, considering that they do develop for all these Lost Saga versions across the world. But we do need some more love in our version, I believe. So if you guys want, I would recommend you guys write some feedback to their support, and write feedback on their Facebook as much as possible, and try to get them to let them know that you are enthusiastic about the game, you enjoy the game. If you do enjoy it, you can do all this. Otherwise, just quit and find something else. But if you love the game and you want to see it succeed, try to do something for it. Just try to give them feedback and let them know that better treatment means that the population is going to grow, and they'll get more money out of that by having more players, even if they have to sacrifice some free items and sacrifice some greedy money grubbing things, like selling gear chests for 2 for 1 or something. Buy 2 get 1 free. That was kind of cheap. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully our version gets a little bit better in the future, because we really need something done. Because I think it could get on track eventually, but we just took such a big step back from OGP Planet, especially all you veteran players who lost your gears, including myself, which I lost a whole lot. I didn't mind, because I thought we would get something a lot better in return, but we still haven't even reached where we were at OGP. So much is still broken, and there's so many problems still lingering around, and we need something done. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope I didn't annoy you too much if you sat through this whole video. And we'll see you when we actually do videos. I don't know if I'll do videos for a while. I'm kind of semi-retired right now. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See ya.